Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joe. Today is April the 30th. My journey to 50k. I'm currently at 146.25, so up by about 1.2% for the day, which is about 1,500. For the past week, up by about 0.2%, which is about 300. For the past month, up by about 1.8%, which is about 2,500. For the last 3 months, down by about 13%, which is about 22,000. And for the past year, up by about 49%, which is about 46,000. So if you're new to this channel, I usually show you transparently what I'm doing in my account, and every Sunday I usually show you all the positions that I have, any calls, puts, and all the long-term stocks. So if you like something like that, just keeping tab on somebody's accountability, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about how we're investing. We have the plan to grow the account to 250k and actually to also increase the subscriber base. So if you like the content of this video, give it a thumbs up so that we can grow it even faster. We'll go straight to it. Today we're talking about CTRM, ticker symbol CTRM, Castor Maritime. So currently at 0.509. You can see for the week up by about 3%, for the month down by about 36%, 3 months down by about 30%, and for the year down by about 26%. So I still have my original position. I added up to 1,000 shares. I shared that a while back. So I currently have average cost of 0.4. You can see I'm up by about 25%. It's a very small position that I have, but you can see they have a market cap of 463 million. Anything usually close to a billion is usually better, but this is a small cap company. You can see the 52-week high was almost $2, so 195. So we're ways behind that, but I'll touch a little bit about an article I was reading, which I a little bit agree with their sentiments. So I wanted to make sure I put this into your radar. You can see right now they expect their earnings to be 1st of June, so we'll see what they come up with. I believe they might have some good numbers. One thing you have to remember with these small cap companies, there's a lot of share delusion going into it, just because they want to take advantage of the price action. So I wouldn't blame them. So let's go to the article in question. That was written like 4 days ago or so. So don't go down with Castor Maritime ship. So it's a good way to not always be bullish. It's nice to also hear other opinions. So I think this is a good piece for anybody holding this stock. So CTRM stock, so Castor Maritime sold 182.3 million shares of CTRM stock at 65 cents a share. So we remember we saw the dip. That was because of that. The shares came with warrants to buy an additional 192.3 million shares, also at 65 cents. Naturally, the shipping company's stock tumbled on the dilution news. In the past month, CTRM has lost 44% of its value, much of a result of the dilution. So, we've touched on that. When, you dilute the shares and do an offering at a lower price, of course, the price will tank. So how big was the dilution? Castor had 707.3 million shares outstanding before the share sale. After the sale, it will have 899.6 million outstanding. Add in another 192.3 million exercise warrants, and the dilution works out to about 54% based on 1.09 billion shares outstanding. So CTRM stock sale allows CEO to go shopping. So with as much as 250 million in spending money, Castor CEO Petros Panagiotis can go shopping, and Shopee has. On April, Castor announced 11th vessel acquisition of 2021. This time it bought 2015 Chinese bulk Kamsarmax dry bulk carrier for 23.5 million. That's on top of the 6 it acquired previously, bringing its shipping fleet to 17. So it said, with significant capital on hand, we continue to look for further opportunity to grow our fleet with the addition of high quality tonnage, Panagiotis said. The last acquisition brings the deadweight tonnage to 1.5 million. The latest acquisition comes with a charter contract with 17 to 21 months left on it. Based on the company's average daily revenue of 9,765 per vessel in 2020, the latest acquisition ought to bring in a couple of $1 million in 2021. extrapolate that by 17, and you're talking about 35 million in 2021 annual revenue, up from 12.5 million in 2020. So it also touches a little bit about the bullish perspective despite the share dilution, which means I see this stock going up in the near future. Of course, they might take advantage of price action going up, but this is one thing I think when we have a reopening coming up, I believe trade will consume and a good chunk of the recovery. So just shipping dry bulk goods, and the economy will probably be stronger if the vaccine is widely distributed. I feel like they will have a lot of work going on, so their ships will be very busy, and that means more money. But I wanted to touch base on that so that for those who didn't know about the dilution and the price going down, that was why that happened. But yeah, do you want to go down with the ship, or are you a long-term holder? I'll be long-term holding this stock. Let me know in the comment section if you are like a short-term holder, which is fine. You can always take profit, wait for a dip, get in, and rinse and repeat. I always try and avoid doing a lot of that, just because you miss on opportunities, and then there's so many stocks to invest in that you'll take that money, put it in another stock, maybe it tanks, and then you start regretting. So I always try and discipline myself just to hold, and if I believe in a company, I will just wait. Always you can play some put or call options to get some quick bucks. But yeah, thank you so much for reaching this far. Be green, be safe. See you on the next one. Bye.